Hello, everybody. Good evening. Unexpected live video, very unexpected, but it's to be expected now that sometimes I do these videos and sometimes I feel that I gotta make the video while the feelings are fresh and while it's a subject or a topic that people have been asking me. Hey Dave, you here? Good to see you. So I have a friend that have been visiting, and we had conversation about certain things. And about a year ago, he called me and he asked me for an advice. And although, as you guys know, I do have insights on my channel, but I'm kind of careful with advice because I feel that nobody can give you an advice. It's, these whole things, they come from deep inside and nobody can decide things for you. You have to feel them. But yes, it is nice to get a perspective. It is nice to get vision, right? It's nice to get an insight from the person. So a friend of mine called me about a year ago, and he was very confused and heartbroken, and he was very afraid. Men, I realize that men sometimes get afraid. It takes bravery to admit things, and especially I think in emotional world, for men, there is also standards that men not supposed to get emotional, that men supposed to always be strong, and so on and so forth. And sometimes it's hard. I can understand that. So the question was about, he really wanted to get in touch with somebody that he almost got to know, but didn't quite. And that connection was broken. And then he was really regretting. And not just that, sometimes you meet the right person, but at the wrong time, at the wrong circumstance. And things do not work out. Sometimes you meet somebody and you have some serious career move, or maybe you move into another state or traveling to another country, and that beautiful connection that is about to develop, for some reason it's just forming, and sometimes it breaks apart because those circumstances, they are taken over, and it's almost like it's not a good weather, so to speak, for that connection, for that flowers to blossom. And so that was a similar situation. It's not, nobody really left anybody in that relationship. It wasn't even yet a relationship. It just were two people that found a lot of things in common, that really connected well, that connected on a deeper level, that had a lot in common, but it was a very fresh and new thing. And so that thing breaks apart because he moves with his job and his situation, with his career. He moves to another state far away, and there is other things that are happening. So basically, something so beautiful was starting. They didn't really get to know each other. There only was that strong feeling of just attraction, but on a very deep level. It wasn't just physical, or maybe I should say it was probably the other way around, because when people can talk for hours and they can't get enough of each other, this is not physical attraction. Physical attraction is something different. When there is chemistry, you might have not much to talk about, but you can disappear for a day or two, somewhere, and you're busy with other things, which is good as well. But I believe that the strong connection base should be based on on that mental sort of chemistry, on this wish to keep sharing things. So anyways, I was asked for an advice because he was debating whether he should call that person, after almost, I think it's year and a half. He was really scared. He felt insecure, and he felt that, he doesn't want to be that guy that is desperate, and he just really didn't know what to do, and he wasn't sure. Maybe she's already married and having a kid. You just don't know. They were not in touch. They were not friends on social media, which I think is the best. It was kind of like a no contact thing, because of the all the things that had happened. They just hadn't heard about each other, and so that was a question of, do I call her? Do I just even try? Will she laugh at me? Will she, what she would do? Do I even try, or do I just move on and learn from this experience and, meet somebody else? Of course, guys, you know what, if you know me a little bit, if you know my channel, you know what my answer was. You have to figure it out. You have to give it a call. The earth would not stop spinning. The sun will still go down, and then it will still rise up. You do not know the other person's circumstance. You do not know what has been happening. If you just don't know. And it was very interesting because at first there was resentment. At first it was a little bit of, so he did give her a call, and at first she was a bit cold and a bit reserved and a bit kind of sort of have that feeling of, trying sort of to protect herself. But what he realized later is that everything he described her, how he felt, once he gets settled with work, and, what he was remembering, and how much he really was missing her in his life. His career started to go up. His financial possibilities started to grow. Really, a lot of things starting to go right in his life. But he felt lonely, and he felt that he almost started to doubt whether he should have taken that career path and live in his state for this, even though it's what he wanted. But he really felt the absence of that person. They say that someone have value for us not so much when we have fun, when that person is around, but when person isn't around, when we really feel their absence. And it's kind of just a genuine wish to be with the person and to know how they doing, how they feeling, like what's going on in their life and things like that. So when they actually met and had the conversation, it turned out to be that it was the same thing for the other party. It was the same thing for the girl. She did go out, sort of. She did, meet somebody, but she've never really forgotten him as well. And if he wouldn't make that call, he would never know, because she felt since he broke the relationship, she's not going to reach out. And she wanted to reach out many, many times. But she felt that she doesn't want to chase him. She doesn't want to pursue him. She doesn't want to push him into back into connection with her. And she was hoping that one day he will pick the phone and call her. She had that on her mind, and she had dreams about that. And here it is. He does just that. He takes some bravery, some brave move, and he actually picks the phone and call. It could have been terrible. She could have been angry and curse him and tell him, hey, I'm married, and that would have been fine, because it's one of those things that you just have to give it a chance. You have to give it a try, so to speak. But it was just so interesting. This conversation with a friend kind of inspired me for more thoughts. And I believe, first of all, if you watch my videos, maybe you know that I'm not too big in the second chances, especially when there was a pattern of things or mixed messages or flakiness and or some kind of betrayal. I don't really believe in that kind of second chance. When somebody really sold you, betrayed you, did things behind your back, I don't believe in giving chances to that. But sometimes there was some higher circumstance, and for some reason you needed to have it just that way. It's kind of strange, but sometimes it is the right person, but not yet the right time. I have another friend that was in love with a girl, and she was 18 and he was 28, and he actually had a ring and wanted to propose her, but she freaked out and ran away. So, and after they meet, after 10 years, they meet. So she is 28, he's 38. She has 2 kids. He has no kids. And he still in love with her. And she now sees a great partner in him as well. Plus, it turns out that he cannot have kids. So it's kind of amazing, but it's actually worked out better this way because she wanted she as a mother, she wanted, as a woman, she wanted to have kids, and now she does. And she didn't plan on getting a divorce from the first husband, but it just wasn't working out. And now they've been together for, I think, another maybe 8 years or so, and things have been great. So they meet the right person, but at the wrong circumstance. And then after 10 years, it's crazy. After 10 years, they meet and things are just right, just as they're supposed to be. So I just want to say that don't say no to somebody just because you're sort of trying to take a revenge. But sometimes when somebody approach you, you feel that genuine vibe. You feel that the person that came to you basically had the same thoughts. The circumstances were against you being together, but the person kind of, in some ways, preserved that feelings that they had for you. They've never changed, and they are just open and genuine, and they want to have that second chance, and they want to do everything that's possible under the sun to make it happen. When you see that kind of dedication, you know that person never really betrayed you. You didn't even have the chance to make that relationship happen. Maybe there was some hidden purpose. Maybe there was something that was supposed to happen later. We do not always we do not always know why. But I do believe that sometimes we have to simply trust. Sometimes you just have to trust and let go so much of the voices and judgments. And it's very hard to fake openness. It's very hard to fake genuine happiness, excitement. And it's even harder to fake connection with somebody. It's hard to have a great time when you just sit next to this person you hadn't seen for a long time, and you feel, or maybe you see for the first time, and you feel like you're in heaven. you can't fake that. It's, it's not, it's just something that's you can't explain and you can't fake. So once again, also I'm very discerning about the second chances, but I believe that sometimes it's almost like the fate playing this game with you, but sometimes you do need that second chance. And if both people are ready, if both people genuinely did miss each other and um, kind of were trying to find their way, sometimes it's like zigzag, zigzag, it's just, there are just some things that were meant to be. So remember that. I just wanted to tell you guys because it's life. Life is not always a perfect book. And if you feel that you can open your heart, if you feel that you standing strong, your emotions are stable, you feel grounded, you feel good in your skin, you feel confident, you can be open to different possibilities. If you feel shaky, if you feel hurt, if you're not recovered, if that idea of a second chance hurts you, if you do not feel right, that is a sign. Your body would always give you that sign of pain. If you feel painful, if the person comes to you and asks you for the second chance, but you are in pain, you are not feeling good about it, you feel worse, and you are worrying, and you feel smaller, and you feel like it's almost like your body is becoming smaller. I don't know how to, because the true love expands you. You feel stronger, you feel more powerful. So if that's what happened, if you give that feeling, that's obviously a no. I will make a separate video because I think it's been a while since I made a video on bad patterns and second chances that are a bad idea. I will make another video because it will be connected with the scammers and so forth. But that's what I want to say today. Sometimes there is a higher power that, sometimes it knows better than we do. Okay, I'm seeing some messages. I'm going to say hi to everybody in a minute. Sometimes I feel, there are moments, I don't know, some of you guys believe, we're not going to go into God or religion, but I just want to say one last thing, that sometimes your heart is hidden from others for a reason. It's kind of like, when you go to the store and you're looking for something, you can't find it anywhere. And then you ask salesperson and they say, hey, yeah, I do have this thing. And it's exactly what you need, but you need to look for it, and it's hidden. Sometimes our hearts are hidden for a reason. Sometimes we are hidden from other people because God preparing us for that special person, and that special person is preparing as well. Maybe they're solving their issues or getting ready in many ways. So you just don't know. And if things feels right to you, if you feel butterflies, if you feel, maybe you feel a bit scared, maybe it's not scared, it's really excitement. If you feel excited, you don't know for sure, but it does give you this great feeling inside of your body. Don't listen to anybody else. Don't listen to people who are miserable. Don't listen to people that things never work for them. Never share amazing feelings you experience inside of you with people for who nothing works. Keep them for yourself, and yes, give it a chance. Yes, guys, give it a chance. Not always. So let me. Um. All right. So, hey Tracy, Alan, Chuck, Christopher. Christopher is saying, I agree with Veronica. I feel two people just have to put their faith in one another after earning trust and things will work out. Yes, I mean it's really the thing about, things working out from both ends. It's really when comes from it comes from both sides. It's when it's one-sided, guys. When it's one-sided, just don't waste your time and don't waste the other person's time. And one-sided is not fun. It's really not fun. I feel bad for people who accept one-sided situations because it is like most miserable thing you can think about is being one-sided. I don't know. For me, I think it's death alive when you are in a relationship when either you are not into that person or they are not into you. It's not fun. There is no energy exchange, so it's not fun. I agree with you guys. Hey, Kizzy. Yes, I can see you. Yeah, I accidentally blocked you, by the way. So you better behave. You're fine now. Hey, hey, Donald. No, I can see you. Uh, Chuck, yes, I told you that I don't believe in people who are betraying you, cheating you, and stuff. No, you never want to give second chance to that. Absolutely. I love your broadcast. Thank you so much. Well, Chuck, in your case, it's absolutely unacceptable. When you have a pattern of things that's been going on for years, there is no second chances, even if God Himself come and ask you, to do the second chance. I'm talking about mostly the relationship that for some reason didn't have a chance to happen. When it's not even yet a relationship, but you build connection, you build trust, and something, and some outer circumstance had happened or something like that. So that that happens sometimes. And like in a situation with a friend of mine, so he meets this lady, when she's basically, she's 18, he is 28. She's not interested in him at all. She see him as a friend. He proposed to her, she runs away. And then he meets her when she is 10 years after, when she's 28. Things didn't work out with her husband. She got 2 kids, and they realize that they're absolutely perfect for each other. Like, it could not be better, and it's actually better once again that she has kids because he can't have kids. And now these kids are blessed because they have like 2 or 3 families that are crazy about them, and this guy gets along with everybody, and they have a really happy family because he loves, he's not even a stepdad, he's like a second dad because he's really into them. And it's actually my physical friends, I know them, and they're amazing. And you just don't know. You just don't know. All right. Yeah, once in a while I block somebody accidentally. And sometimes not accidentally. Often it's on purpose. Just saying. Oh, thank you. Love is coming through the screens. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, guys, any questions? Did you saw I want to ask everybody who is on the stream, when the stream is over, or even right now, write me some things that you had on your mind, or you can send them to my email. Ask Vero, not ask Veronica, consultveronika@gmail.com. I'll post the information under the video. I have some updates that I'm gonna probably announce maybe on the weekend. I have some new things that I want to do and some things I want to change. So if you have some topics, guys, I know I have been asked about making a video about um, engagement. I have so many people who are getting engaged, and it's awesome. And some of my VIP club members are getting engaged. Some are getting married already. This is just really great news. Love is in the air. Oh, thank you, guys. Yes, I just need a motorcycle. That's all I need. Um, okay. Thanks, Tracy. Yeah, I have passion for biker jackets. So, and let me tell you, I'm not it's not hot because it's real fall here in Michigan, so I'm not sweating right now. Or thank you so much. I appreciate that. David Norris is saying, I enjoy your videos. It's nice to see you try to help people in so many ways. Oh, thank you so much. Chuck, your question about the age gap, I really think that things that you had already done when you went and travel, I really think it's important to actually connect with people, because unfortunately sometimes, marrying or dating Ukrainian women, it's all about to get the trophy wife. It's all about to get the younger, the prettier woman, and that's why it's not being successful, because those women, they realize that they are not dumb. They know that why you was there, that you are trying to get something that you couldn't get here. So I would just say, not even being obsessed about, it's not like you need to have children or anything like that. It's kind of weird, to be like then 60 years old and then go to have like another newborn. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I think it's more about connecting with real women, not with, once again, with women who are trying to not with the women that are so much uh, spending so much time on those websites and things like that. I would say that 10 years and under, the closer the better, because you get women who are real. It's almost like you can apply the thing about us, when how dating is here. If you are confident, you are not shy to meet people your age. If you are a confident man, and you're not trying to impress somebody, but you're trying to find something for your heart, you're trying to connect. Because very often when I ask men, like, so tell me about your lady, they're like, well, she's 5'7", she's blonde, she likes going on vacation. Like, you give me no information about the person. Who is she? Like, what's inside the shell? I can never get the answer. What she likes, what she's about, like, what, if you know nothing about her spirit, about her um personality, who she really is deep inside, you won't ever be able to connect. You will find a woman that just want you for all the wrong reasons. So I would not even be concerned about the age thing at all. I would be is thinking about how do I connect with a person that have same interest. And it's awesome that you're traveling and doing your thing, you know. I know you have a big travel coming up, right? Yeah, but in Ukraine it's different, you know. You can't judge everybody's same way. So yeah, I would just say um when you are in Ukraine, go somewhere and do something that the local people do that's connected with your interest, you know, whatever interest you have, you know. So just go there and meet people because that's the best way to meet people that have similar interests than you. And when people see you in person, it's a lot different. Tracy is saying leather doesn't keep you warm, it's what's under the leather. Yeah, well, you might be right. All right. Okay, guys. Well, it's nice to come back and see you. I miss sometimes chatting with you guys. I'm just looking through the messages. All right, actually, maybe I will. Thank you, Chuck, and thanks for the compliments. Um, I am. We're gonna be working. We are doing some changes at the VIP club, guys. But I think I'm gonna make a separate announcement. I'm gonna advise with my guys first, so I'm gonna make a live video for them tomorrow. I'm gonna see if everybody is okay. I'm changing the way I'm doing things, and so if you want to join my inner circle, you're welcome to do it. And I will make the updates video. It's going to be like 5-minute video because I do want to grow the inner circle and I want to make sure that everybody is getting something positive out of that. Just happened that way. Yeah. Okay. Stay beautiful. Tracy is saying there is a 16-year age gap between my lady and I. I was not looking for somebody younger. It just happened that way. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes things happen. You just don't know. But I really believe, guys, that we are more than our skin, more than our bodies, more than our figures. And I don't know, maybe just me, but I'm such a like, unless I connected with a person in like real deeply, it means nothing to me. Like unless it's a strong connection, unless it's this like spiritual connection and chemistry and understanding and just really connecting on a deep level, for me it's a boring relationship. So but everybody is different, everybody has their thing, I guess. Yeah, yeah, that is very realistic, David. And it's David is saying again about this age. And guys, when if a woman looking for a man, the last thing in her mind is to try to count the numbers. And when you meet people in person, that's make it so much easier because you see the person and you like them or not. When I met somebody that I was in a long-term relationship with, I've never asked them, how old are you? Tell me right now. No, 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 I need to know. I just know, okay, I like this person. This person is right for me. I've never asked, so how much money do you make? No, 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 I need to know. Because it's when you meet in person, you either have that connection and attraction on all the levels or you don't. It's unnatural for a woman to want to meet a man who can be her dad or even a dad of her dad. It's unnatural and it's a lie. Ukrainian women taking advantage very often from guys who are, you know, do not are not discerning, don't understand that this is just a game, it's a business. But again, I don't want to turn this video into video about scammers, guys. I just want to say hi. I'm having a crazy night. I'm actually taking a friend to the airport. That's why I'm all dressed up and I gotta go. um, okay, let's see. I don't know. If you ask me, for me, or the vision I have, it's all about connection between two people. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's better, you know. Some women are so active and so, like, I don't know, outgoing that they need a younger man because men of their age are on a couch. It's all very subjective, it's all very relative, but I just believe that when people match, they just match. It just, it's just how it is. All right, guys, it's great to catch up with you. I'm happy. I'll try to make a long live like this, at least maybe once a week, something like that. And maybe I will announce like couple days earlier, couple days prior, that at this time I'll have a live show, so I can have a little bit of a topic and then we can just chat. Because I do miss chatting with you guys. So thank you so much, guys, for coming. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the kind words. And it's always great to be here. It's a privilege for me to be able to connect with you guys. So if you have any questions or comments, you can you can write them under the video or send me an email. So thank you so very much. Have a good night, everyone, and I will see you soon.